I understand extremes, but those are the people that sometimes make it very difficult to get anything fixed.
I always thought of us as a rather conservative state, traditionally. That whole conservative image is going to go by the wayside very quickly. I think it already is, because we're going to be bringing people in from California and high-tech, educated people that tend to be really liberal.
About 20 years ago, I thought I was a little bit leaning more liberal, but as time has gone, I registered as a Republican as a senior in high school, because that's what my family was, which is typical, I think. Went through college, first 8 or 10 years afterwards, and I taught in Greenfield, which is conservative. But I thought, I kind of lean towards the middle, and maybe leaning a little bit on the left side or liberal side. But since then, probably not extreme by any, but I'm a little bit more on the conservative side.
And it really worries me that people are all wrapped up in their phones and their own personal lives, and they're not realizing what's going on out there.
As a family, we talk about politics a lot just because we're kind of politically oriented. That's just how we are. It can be a touchy situation if you got a Democrat and a Republican, depending on how hardcore they are on each side of it. But I don't know. I guess myself personally, I'm usually pretty open-minded to it, so I like to hear all sides.
First of all, I think we've got to get back to where we can have a conversation. I think, unfortunately, social media has made it that I can sit over here in my echo chamber and everybody tells me what I'm saying is great, and that really doesn't solve anything. And the other side's doing the same thing.
I guess probably more influenced as time goes on. I'm very, very comfortable here, and it's very conservative here. So I guess I kind of fit. But this is probably the most politics I've talked with a person in 10 years, other than my family. But my son married a Democrat.
Oh, yeah. What's that been like?
It's been good.
Yeah?
It's been fine.
Awesome.
And her family is liberal, but that's fine. She married a Republican or married a conservative, so that's okay.
Well, I got to know these women really, really well. They're like sisters. So now we do a Bible study together, and we just get together we try to do it about once a month, and we just go out to eat. And then sometimes they always know they can come to the farm, and we'll just sit on the farmhouse porch, and we will just sit there and try to solve the world's problems.
Get rid of it. Get rid of the the parties. Just be who you are. I mean, I don't think there's one person out there that can sit there and say, as a Republican or Democrat, I follow this. Check. There's no one. There can't be.
We've got to be able to come back to sitting at a table and realize I may difference from you in an opinion, but that doesn't mean that I have ill will towards you or anything from that perspective.